and welcome to another Dave Does. Today we are bringing back the originals versus covers. We haven't done one for a while, and the reason I'm doing this is as part of our Patreons. Our $10 a month Patreons get to pick some songs for me to react to, and two of the songs that I've been asked to react to this month were originally done by other bands. So they've asked me to check out some more recent covers, and of course that gave me a great opportunity to double down and do some original versus cover songs. Unless of course this got edited, and then I'll just be like, welcome, let's just check this song out. That'll be something different. But anyway, we're going to be checking out the song Northwest Passage. And I was requested to check out Unleash the Archers, but before I do that, I need to check out the original by Stan Rogers. I have no idea on the song, so I have no idea what I'm letting into, but we're going to check out the original first, and then we're going to check it out, compare it to the more recent cover by Unleash the Archers. Let's count in Stan Rogers. As always, no pausing or talking during my videos. I'll share my thoughts and feelings at the end. You get to enjoy the song. I get to enjoy the song without an annoying person talking over the top. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Now go.
For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. Westward from the Davis Strait 'tis there 'twas said to lie, the sea route to the Orient for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered broken bones, and a long forgotten lonely cairn of stones. For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. 3 centuries thereafter I take passage overland, in the footsteps of brave Kelso, where his sea of flowers began, watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer, driving hard across the plain. For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. And through the night behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea. For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. How then am I so different from the first men through this way? Like them, I left a settled life, I threw it all away, to seek a northwest passage at the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Okay, so that was Stan Rogers and Northwest Passage. I apologise for me looking back and forth across different screens, because I wanted to pull up some information about what is the Northwest Passage, as it's not really a terminology I've heard much about, but basically from what I can read here, the Northwest Passage is a sea route between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, through the Arctic Ocean on the northern coast of North America, via waterways through the Canadian Arctic archipelago. I'm not sure. I'd probably get the pronunciation correct on that at some point. And I'm guessing this is talking about a lot of them explorers that went through it. Now, there isn't a huge amount. What's weird is they don't talk a lot about the explorers, because I was trying to cross-reference some of the names in the lyrics against what I found quickly online, and they talk about Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest. And they talked about the David Strait. Now that's the stretch, I believe. So there's some information on here. It's very much about the exploration of using that particular route. I was kind of expecting some instrumentation to come in, but it was great to hear it as purely a cappella. There was one vocal harmony. There's one person singing, because there's multiple layers of different people singing over the chorus, but there's one guy who sings a very interesting harmony, which is also slightly, it's interesting, but it's also slightly edgy, because it kind of makes you kind of go, oh, I'm not sure. He does like that. He says this weird, for the Northwest Passage. Does this really weird sound, and it kind of made me go, oh, what the hell was that? I'm really intrigued, though, to see how Unleash the Archers are going to do that. Now, obviously, if this video's been blocked, then I've had to split them into two separates, and none of this will make any sense. But hey-ho, that's what happens. But let's go check out how Unleash the Archers have done that. Let's load that one up. Give me 1 sec. It's slightly longer, but not by much, so I'm going to guess tempo-wise it's going to be about the same. Let's count it in. 3, 2, 1. Go!
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there it was said to lie, the sea route to the Orient for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered, broken bones, and a long forgotten, lonely cairn of stones. Just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. 3 centuries thereafter, I take passage over land in the footsteps of brave Kelso, where his sea of flowers began. Watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer driving hard across the plain. Oh, for just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. And through the night behind the wheel, mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who crossed the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to rise the roaring Fraser to the sea. Oh, for just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. How then am I so different from the first man through this way? Like them I lived a settled life, I threw it all away to seek a Northwest Passage at the call of many men, to find them but the road back home again. Oh, for just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. Oh, for just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Okay, so Unleash the Archers and Northwest Passage. The first thing I have to say is I have actually reacted to this video before. As soon as the video started, I was like, this seems very familiar. And the problem with me is, because if I've done over like 2,000 reaction videos, or 2,000 odd videos on the channel, across the either Musician React channel or this one, I sometimes forget what I've done. And until I actually hear the song or the video, it suddenly pops into my head. Yes, I know I should go and double check that before I do so. So if you would like to see my very first reaction to it, and it could be interesting for me to know what I thought of it when I first heard it, because I can't remember what I originally said, but it is on the channel. So if you want to do search Unleash the Archers, Dave Does Reaction, it's on there. It may have actually been under my original Musician React reaction, I can't remember, but it is on the channel anyway. But my final thoughts, it makes a lot more sense now what they're singing about, because now that I know the context of the original song. I really liked how they changed it up. This is exactly how a cover should be. You're doing something different with it. I like they kept it. They didn't just go full on heavy straight from the gut, the get-go. They started off kind of keeping it very much to the original, and then kind of slowly built some elements in, and then they just went full throttle and gave you a metal show, which was cool. I still don't understand the video bit, and I have a feeling I said that when I did the first reaction on this. I don't understand this whole of her multiplying and then going out and then getting thrown down the stairs and then coming back to stage. I have no idea what that relates to the Northwest Passage. I'd have to go through the lyrics and see if there's a concept in there, but I don't know. I honestly don't. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments down below what the reason was. Someone probably did on the original video when I probably said the same comment, but if you do watch the other video and this video, please let me know what the comparison between the two are, because I'd be intrigued. But yes, I think that was a good cover of an original song, and I think they did it very good justice, so big thumbs up from me. Now if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the like and share, and that of course is how Dave does it.